Hello. How's it going? You hear the kiddies. There's actually a chocobo feather on the floor there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just like from the Me and High Road mission. Oh, actually, I think we're just supposed to be looking at the kids playing on this one. Oh, yeah. There's not conversation marker. We're just looking at the kids playing.
Ready? Daddy!
Wait, where is he? I don't see. Oh, wait. They're playing hide and seek. I actually have lost where one of the kids is. Where's the kid that's hiding? Wasn't he in those bushes over there? Right?
Found ya!
Yeah, he found him. Oh my god, this is cool. Dude, that's totally Lil from Lil and Phil. I'm just saying. Alright, and they're going to run around and they're going to keep playing hide and seek. So, loading back in, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep bouncing forwards, in and out, in and out. Every time you go, something new will happen, alright? This scene's actually pretty cool. It doesn't increase completed score, but it does unlock an item for you, a really powerful item at that Riku's going to get a lot of use out of in the next chapter, if you're really careful. Now, watch this woman walking the dog, alright? Watch the woman walking the dog. Alright? She's going to wander off, and the dog's going to stay there. And then the dog is going to run after her. Alright, let's keep watching. Maybe if they appear again. Alright, here we go. Alright, she just came back out. I think she is supposed to be walking the dog. Alright, there you go. Hello. Alright, is she going to leave the town? It's annoying that you can't move the camera ever so slightly more to the left. Because if you could, you'd be able to look out of the exit of Versailles and back up that road. But I guess they never rendered it. Oh, so look, the doggy's right in front of us. We must keep our eyes on the doggy and see what the dog does. There you go. It just picked up an item. Can you see it? It's got something in his mouth. You see that? He's just got something in his mouth. And, of course, you'll remember that in the previous game, you could unlock an alternate overdrive for Valor by digging up something that a dog had buried. And now it doesn't have anything in its mouth at all. So, there's actually something hidden there. Now, to actually be able to reclaim that item, you not only need to know where the dog buries it, but you also need to watch this scene. So there you go. And now the dog's just going to sit there guarding it somewhat after he's buried it. And that's that one. This next scene, I like to think like an hour or two passes each time. Or maybe a whole day. Let's go correct. Yeah, it can't be a whole day, not in the timeline. Anyway, an hour or two, whatever amount of time. 40 minutes. Maybe people go off and get their lunch and they're fine. And then you come back. This time we're actually going to be looking for Waka, who comes back out. And this scene, it might not seem like very much happens. There's no nothing very explicit. But by watching this, it does actually increase our completed score. And what we're watching here is Waka stressed out. He's pacing around. He doesn't realise we're watching him. He's a bit like us last chapter where we came back to Besaid later and I never realised the brother was always watching. It's kind of creepy, actually, when you think about it. But yeah, he's pacing around outside. He doesn't know what to do.
Is it time?
Yeah! I mean, no, not yet. It's just that I can't sit still, you know?
Oh, John DiMaggio, you voiced that so well there.
Waka, you have to calm down.
You're the 8th person to say that, young.
Chill.
Ah!
You're gonna be a father soon. Alright, and now he's running off. Keep going sprinting, bro. Oh, it's so cool seeing him run around. I wish we could have played as Waka in the last game. He's so lanky. Oh, is that him out of Besaid? Anyway, so there you go. That actually increases completed score. You get to see him being a good dad.
You playing Blitz this year?
With all the fiends showing up and groups fighting, things are really a mess, yeah?
So we got to thinking, what can we do to make the world a better place?
Nothing brings people together like Blitz.
Right, good luck.
Oh, man, that's great. That's a great plan. Why don't we use that plan instead of the stupid girly plan that everybody picked earlier? All right, so yeah, we just get to see these guys practicing. You guys might think, Blitzball's got no part in X-2. It does have a part. It's next chapter. And when Blitzball hits hard. It's going to be good. You guys might remember in the previous Let's Play, actually, I mentioned that I preferred Blitzball of this game to the previous one. It's true. All right, and so these guys are going to keep doing this. This is the attempted eject shot right here, okay, from Botta. And I don't know, is it him that's going to injure himself? I'm not entirely sure, but apparently we're going to witness an injury here. I can't quite remember this. There's Jasu stretching, Datto passing to Letty, Keeper back there. Sometimes it scares me, the needless information that is stuck in my brain based on playing games like this. How is it I can recognise that? Oh, there you go, Keeper got wounded. Keeper goes down.
How about a little warning next time?
Oh, I'm sorry, Keeper. That's a real shame. Botter's just going to run off. You remember, Botter was a good attacker before, like a good defender. And I think he's gone off to go get some help. I don't think he's going to come back out, though. But yeah, so we're going to see a bit of an accident. All right. And so once again, when we load in this time, you'll see a bit of time's passed. Keeper's back on his feet. Excellent stuff. But there's actually another character that's going to enter the scene. All right. I guess we've got to, like, find them, maybe? But it's pretty important. And this one also increases completed score. Hey, man.
Take my eyes off you for 1 minute and you're playing ball. Sorry!
Of course they are, dude. Damn it, Beckham. Damn it! Stop being such a douchebag! Of course they're playing ball. Yeah, they're playing blitzball. They're supposed to be training with him, of course. They're supposed to be fighting and stuff, youth league style. But yeah. So Beckham walks off. He's still being pretty uninteresting. Oh, and they're coming back out the tent. Actually, this is kind of interesting. From this camera angle, you get to see like the animations of people moving in and out of the tents, which is kind of weird. Oh, the music's so good. Is he going to get the ball back? Is he? It looks like he's looking over at him right now. Dare you do it, Jasu? Oh, Letty might be about to do it. Dares he? No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I love how they do the same animation every time. Just constantly stretch. That's it. That's the workout, guys. That's how you do it, boys. And last of all, this is the last of the scenes that we can watch. These guys, once again, are training. And you'll notice, Keeper's running. They're both running. They're going for the ball. This is a blitz off. It's about to happen. Oh, not quite. Actually, what are they doing? They're like creating a defensive lineup. I know what happens at the end of this. It's just kind of curious to me as to how. Oh, I think I know. Stop trying the eject shot. You're never good enough. You're never going to be good enough. What you need to do is you need to have like a mini game on a boat in the middle of the night, all right? Where you panic and freak out. Oh, is Keeper going to try the eject shot? He is! Oh!
They really suck.
And now Shinra's with us. I can no longer move the camera. You'll notice in the top right it says offline. And all we can do is just press square. Shinra's voice interjecting there is very similar to the Creature Creator, where once again we hear Shinra's quips often, and we see him come down. But there you go. So that's Besaid, the very start. Anyway, and now we can move over to Kilika. So Kilika, you actually get 2 different Commspheres because we placed 2 different ones. So what we're going to do is just first of all look at the port, and this first scene that we're going to get from the port only is available because in the previous chapter we told Leon and Aid to come to Kilika. So we're like on Donna's porch, I guess, which is pretty cool. Some kids running around with the balloons. The balloons are going to become important later. They cheekily show us the chests, how the chests have refilled, but I don't think there's any way to actually open that in chapter 4. They do that a lot in this game. You guys, some of you noticed in the previous episode when we were hanging around with Yojimbo. When we were at Yojimbo's place, there was a chest in the final cutscene that we could have ran all the way back to, but I never bothered to in the end. I don't think there's anything totally great. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be looking at right now, what I'm supposed to be zooming in on. I'm sure it will trigger something. Unless, I don't know. That didn't seem to be showing anything. I would have cut that out there. We did wait a good while. Let's load back in. Oh, there we go. Look, we've moved again.
Nothing's changed here. You should hear the latest crazy rumor. They're accusing New Yevon of assembling an attack force inside the temple complex.
Wow. After they'd all been so injured?
They must have forgotten that they control the only road to the temple.
I like how Donna just sees through everyone's crap.
See those kids? Their sister is in the temple too, and they haven't been able to see her.
Oh, we talked to them previous chapter, remember? Remember?
I hope the balloons reach the temple.
They will.
That's kind of funny that they go all the way up there like that. That's weird. I never saw my Leon and Aid scene. Where was the Leon and Aid scene? I best not on this file have somehow forgotten to send them to Kilika. I know I showed it on the series. That would be weird. Alright, let's go back to the port and let's just keep going. Maybe my guide's wrong. Maybe that's what's wrong. Hey, Donna. Yeah, no, it seems like I skipped it. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this. But yeah, basically, Donna's asleep, and what we actually have to do is we have to zoom in on her. So we have to be kind of super creeper. And the angle they give us here is...
Bartello,
Oh.
Apologize.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's very sweet. Now, what you can actually do after she's done that is you can leave. But here's another cool thing, all right? If you've been doing the cactar connection, all right? If you've been doing that, and only if you've been doing that, what happens if we have a look at this? Come on. Oh, there it is.
A cactuar.
A cactuar. Is this the cactuar we need? Can we finally bring him home? Do we No, it doesn't begin the minigame, unfortunately. It doesn't actually do that. But it's pretty cool, right? The cactuar comes out. It only comes out if you zoom into that very specific place under those circumstances. Pretty cool. This next time we load it in, you're going to notice that Donna's left from the bed, but there is a slight change in the room. I don't know whether you guys can detect it immediately. But the change is actually, once again, with the chest of drawers. And on the chest of drawers, she's now placed a picture of Donna and Bartello. How sweet is that? And maybe we can get Una to talk about it if we zoom enough, if we do it properly. Maybe not. It's just something to note, though, about what's changed in the room. I found it really curious how the devs actually made that picture. Like, what did they do? Did they just, you know, take a screenshot from the previous game and then make it black and white somehow? And then what did they do? It's clearly a screenshot from the previous game. And last but not least, we get this view of the port again. This is making me really sad. I'm really concerned suddenly. Hopefully we do get our scene about Leon and Aid. Maybe it happens later in the chapter, though. But there you go. That's Killer Cut. Now, whenever we load into this sphere, we're just going to continue seeing the port like this on her windowsill. And that, as they say, is that. But, of course, the port is not the only Commsphere, as I mentioned. There is one other one at the Killer Cut Temple. So we just did a ton of things around Donna. What about Bartello up at the temple? Shall we see? Very important that you watch this and you don't ignore it or forget about it. Ah, look at how cool the temple looks. And there's a little girl with a balloon. Is that the sister, maybe? Ah, and they all seem really nice and happy. I like this little view from up here. Now, if we hang around for long enough, we are, of course, looking for Bartello. I thought it might be from looking to the left. Maybe it's from looking to the right, sorry. But maybe it's looking to the left. Bartello? Oh, look at the clear blue skies. This is a little bit what the skies look like today, except not so summery. Man, the fire temple's badass. Alright, Bartello, seriously, what's going on, bro? He's got to be around here somewhere. Is this just that? I mean, what? Do we have to cut it? And oh, there he is, there he is. We had to zoom in. There you are. Alright, make sure you zoom in on the stairs. That's really precise we have to be. Hey, man. How you feel?
How are things at the temple?
The fiends have stopped coming. But without Barrelai, everyone is uneasy. Forget about us, though. What about Killiga Port? Is the Youth League protecting the town?
The Youth League's a mess now, too, without their leader.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And here I am, boarded up in a temple. I can't take it! Donna!
Such wanton and vocal destruction.
What is that? What, he shouted so loudly that he broke the Commsphere? Can they make it any more crazy? Next we have Luca. There's really not very much to see at Luca right now. Luca, of course, we've already seen like a lot of TV-based stuff. We dropped the Commsphere during the tournament last time. And who's the main character residing there? Is it Rin? It's more Shalinda. And you see, we're having it carried around. And we're watching Shalinda.
The conflict between New Yevon and the Youth League continues to rock Spira. What's your take on the situation?
I think it's about time the people in charge stop fooling around and get their acts together. They need to tell the rest of us what they have planned for Spira's future.
Fair enough.
What was that?
We're picking up stray spear waves.
Weird. So, Shinra talked a little bit in the last chapter about interference, if you remember. Like, when we were trying to place it at Mushroom Rock and so on. You get a little bit more of that there? Kind of weird.
Anything you'd like to tell our viewers?
If the Youth League and New Yevon want to fight, that's their business. I just wish they'd do it somewhere else so the rest of us can live in peace.
Oh. Contrasting view there. Actually, that's not contrasting. And once again, Sphere Waves cut us off very early. We're just getting like little bits of her broadcast. You might think this is a bit weird, but this third and final one, this one actually increases your complete score, so you want to make sure you do it. Look at this guy.
You'd like to say to Spira?
Well, I don't know much about no New Yevon or Youth League politicking. But I figure once Blitzball season starts up, everything will be just fine.
Blitzball season. Who is that? That character model is so weird. That's bizarre. I don't think I've seen that before. There you go. So a little hint of Blitzball season. The Commsphere now, I'll show you guys. I don't know how often I want to show you the last one. But if we go back onto the Commsphere now, you'll find that it's basically offline. It's not working. As you can see here, we just get like a...
It won't connect.
And so Shinra tells us that, and we get booted back to the main screen. So now the fourth ones we've got here is Mien High Road. For most of these places, you just get to watch little movies. The Mien High Road is kind of insane this chapter. Completely insane. And I'm going to skip it for now, alright? That's probably going to be its own video, because there's just so much phenomenal stuff going on there. But for now, we're going to ignore that. We're just going to look at Mushroom Rock, okay? I actually may need to playtest Mien High Road very carefully myself. So let's go Mushroom Rock.
What's this? You watching me? Well, quit staring. How am I supposed to concentrate?
Dude, I don't know. What's wrong with you? I'm just going to stare at him forever now. There we go. Right in on his face. Right in the kisser. Come on, boy. What? You got to stand guard. You want to talk to me? Let's chat. Come on. I'm the damn high summoner. Alright, and that's basically what we have to do. So let's load back in and let's annoy him.
I don't plan on staying a guard forever, you know. Once the war with New Yevon starts, I'll show them what I'm made of. For us peons, war's a great chance to prove ourselves. Just watch. We'll ride the winds of change and claim what's ours.
Alright, the winds of change. Why do I always hear about winds of change in connection with Asian stuff? Damn it. Next one.
Oh yeah, I love being a guard.
That's it. That's literally it on this entire one.
What, you again? If you're wondering about our battle preparations, they're coming along fine. We're not afraid of New Yevon. If they want a piece of us, let them come.
It's funny to think about all the effort they did in scripting and voice acting and stuff, and a lot of players just aren't going to put in the time to see each little one.
Take a look around. We want to fight, and we're not planning on waiting much longer. I think Commander Lucille would have her hands full if she tried to stop us now.
Why would she want to? It's weird. He wants to fight, so you get some bad apples. I think what we're talking to you right now, guys, is a bad apple. That's really weird as well. Look, I'm going to zoom in there. Look over there in the background. What is that supposed to be on the horizon? It's odd, isn't it? Whatever. So now from this point, nothing should happen. Oh, he sat down when we zoomed in. He sat down. You're lazy. Nothing should... Oh, God. Is he going to get in trouble with that guy? Is he? No, he's not. Okay. Next, we've got Jose. Now, Jose was one of these spheres that, is placed on every save file you go through. I actually think we can gain some Albed primers or something while we do this, which should be pretty cool. Or at least one Albed primer. Now, this first one we're looking at here, this actually increases our completed score. What's going on, guys? Oh, this is so cool that we can understand him. Yeah. We think on our own. That is the Albed way. Well, that's kind of true. You know, they were the non-conformists before. They were the ones not listening to Yevon and so on, and rightly so, it would seem. But yeah, you get such a cool perspective of the temple. Look at this. So you can look up to Lady Yunalesca and Lord Zayon. And then the 4 High Summoners. The design of the temples remains so badass. Alright. So actually, this is going to be pretty cool. I think mostly all they do is talk in Albed here. And it's pretty cool that we actually get to translate. I remember last year when I was doing this, I could barely understand a word any of these guys were saying. Like, barely a word. But 2 people are going to talk to each other now. One of them's going to talk to his friend. I think it's this guy over here. By the way, I heard that a frightful fiend has been ravaging the Bikanal deserts. Ah, Angramenu, yes. I'd bet my right arm it has something to do with Vegnagun. I don't know. Wait, why do you know about Vegnagun? Wait, does everybody know? Oh, wait, does everybody know about Vegnagun? Am I blanking on some serious plot right now? Weird. Hello. We learned a few things studying the hole you fell into. The hole was not dug out from above. it was tunneled out from underneath. Wow. As if something deep beneath the earth digged the faith into the abyss. Dragged the faith into the abyss. Whoa! How cool is that? Something deep beneath the earth dragged the faith down into the abyss. Oh my god, that's such an awesome thought. And you can kind of tell as well that the hole came from the other side because it just... Well, there's no, like, material, right, around the outside of the hole. Right? Like, because other, you know, a hole that deep, where would all the material that was originally there have gone? What, someone hauled it out in wheelbarrows through the temple? No, it all fell down. Oh, it's creepy. For what it's worth, if we sent Leon an aid here to Jose, this was our third option, then we'd get a scene about them here as well at this point. None of those Leon and aid scenes actually increase completed score for what it's worth. But we, of course, did not, so they're not here. Alright, what are we looking for in this one? Oh, I hear footsteps. Oh, it's you coming out of the engine. Hello. How's it going? I cannot get any work done without parts from Beaconell. What? Still not enough? Just a few more. So, you guys might actually be wondering, what are they... I did like a real Dexter's Lab thing there. You might be wondering, what the hell are they actually doing here? What are they building again? What do they need the parts for? Ah, all shall be revealed. Actually ties into another of the mysteries that's currently going on. And last of all... I believe we're looking for her. Which one? There's loads of them. Marnla? It's Marnla, isn't it? I got it. Don't worry, lady. Don't worry. It's Marnla. The password is Marnla. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. But yeah, okay, so yeah, the password is Marnla. Alright, cool. And I believe with that scene, unless I left it prematurely there, you'd actually get another Albed primer, but I think we have all of them right now. And so we don't get the primer. I'm pretty sure anyway, unless I left that seat slightly early. Anyway, this time this lady's here. Think we can use this for parts? Perfect.
Wait.
Yoink.
We've been for gold.
And they take the spear from us, which is pretty bad. And that's Jose Temple complete. Moonplays are actually pretty uninteresting, to be honest. So we'll probably get through these ones quite quickly. You just get to watch some different stuff that the Hypello are doing. I mean, they're the Hypello. They're cool, don't get me wrong. The first one's interesting enough, because at least we'll get some stuff. We'll at least hear Una talk, I believe. But where is everyone, basically, is the question. What's going on? Hello? Hello? Oh my god, I'm lagging bad. Anybody?
I wonder where Tobley went.
Yeah, me too.
Good day, Gullwing.
Hello.
Is Tobley all right?
The chief is feeling under the weather.
Where is he now?
It's me.
Wait, what do you mean beats you? No, it's important that you tell me. Well, we need him for the main story. I guess we'll have to go on foot then, guys. Ugh. Anyway, so as you can see, even on an 100% file where you get all the musical bands and stuff, you do get to have your little bit of action of a Hypello playing an instrument, because they will practice.
For the show. Sing the master will be pleased.
Yeah. I hope so. Look at him. Look, this is how I dance. You see the guy on the far right? That's me. That's how I dance. Right? I actually dance a little worse than that, but that general movement, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Hell yeah. Imagine if you dance like the guy in the middle. Once again, this scene's going to look like they're rehearsing for the show, but I think they actually just start running around now or something. Oh no, we get the sound effects this time. Yeah, we get the sound effects, the weird Hypello noises, and that guy's not dancing now. Oh, I think he's upset at what I said about his dancing. Dude, don't worry, I said I'd dance like you, and until you get a few drinks in me anyway. All right, this time nobody appears to be here. Oh, there's a Hypello. Hey guys, how's it hanging? And they're going to start talking. I believe this is the last one here. They're basically just conferring about something. And there you go. That's the Moonflow. Just a couple of different scenes of random things that the Hypello do. So if you're a huge fan of the Hypello, a race which never made it into any other Final Fantasy game, then there you go. Guado Slam's pretty cool. This first scene here actually is going to increase our completed score. This kind of makes me feel like the game needs a system that goes ding every time you actually know that such a thing happens. But yeah, this one's pretty good. How's the LeBlanc Syndicate doing? Hey, guys. Do you want to, talk to me? Ah!
Where's LeBlanc?
Boss ain't here.
Really?
Yup. She just up and left. Went out looking for clues to what happened to Nuge. Logos is out looking for her now. You guys don't know anything, do ya?
Well, I'm sorry, but we haven't heard a thing.
Well, if you find anything, you let me know.
So she's missing. That's pretty interesting. Of course, you wouldn't know that otherwise. That's kind of weird that he talks to the guard there, like the guard needs to let him in or something. I don't know. Well, I suppose he came out for a reason anyway, right? And then just happened to see us in the sphere, but yeah.
I wonder where LeBlanc's run off to. And Logos, too. He hasn't reported in.
Well, if they never come back, what do you think's gonna happen to us?
Maybe Ormy will take over, and we'll change our name to the Ormy Syndicate.
That's a cool idea.
If that happens, I'm out of here.
Wow, why?
Yeah, LeBlanc's the only reason everyone stays here, really.
Give us more details. Why? What makes LeBlanc so cool? What?
They actually like her.
Yeah, Shinra, what the hell? That's weird. I would be in the Ormy Syndicate. Don't worry, Ormy.
Even if we wanted to leave the Syndicate, we wouldn't have any place to go.
Your leader went and blew up the place you used to live, right?
Yvdandrid, Eluwimpth devumuv shid Yusuna.
Well, I chickened out and deserted the Crusaders during Operation Mihan.
Wow.
My folks back home still think I died heroically in battle. How can I possibly go back to them now?
Who was there to take us in, feed us when no one else would? LeBlanc.
No questions asked.
Oh.
That's why you'll never see me complaining, no matter how hard she works us.
Well, there are times I feel like complaining, but then I figure, what the hey?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I sure am. Anything goes for LeBlanc.
It's so it's crazy. It's kind of cool though.
Yes, she has some hidden virtues.
I guess so.
Unlike a certain leader I could name.
Wow, being so mean. Yeah, let's compare brother to LeBlanc. Let's do it. Actually, I got to be honest. I think I'd rather LeBlanc. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Now the last 3 scenes, okay, they're randomly selected. So this is one of them. This lady's gonna come in. All right. There's a funny one, though, that I do want to see, so hold on one second. She just walks in. Alright, this is just them on watch again. Alright, screw it. Screw it. We're getting unlucky. We'll see the scene later. It's not funny enough to grind that much. And I'm really excited to go to the Thunderblades. Okay, guys, so this is probably... There's a lot of Commspheres stuff, okay? Alright? But this is so cool what they do now. Now, remember that I told you guys you can get loads of different characters in the cabin? Remember that I told you there's loads of different states that it can exist in? Well, believe it or not, the Thunderplanes with the Commsphere, which you'd think is the least interesting one of all, actually becomes one of my favorites. This is so badass. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. This also increases your completed score, so you want to make sure that you do this. Alright, so check it out. We're at the Thunderplanes. Oh, look, and the lightning towers are all doing just fine, as we can see. Whoever wondered. Now, if you listen, you'll hear a chocobo. Oh, look, it's a chocobo. And he comes in now. If you don't know what to do, you might just ignore the chocobo there.
A chocobo!
But if you zoom in on it...
Want to catch it?
You can do that?
Yes, with my latest invention, the Choco Porter.
The Choco Porter? What the hell? And we catch a chocobo. Chocoportation successful. How awesome is that? I mean, seriously, how cool is that? All right, and not only that, do that the once, then go back to the Thunderplanes. All right, and another chocobo will appear. All right, we just got to figure out where it is. That chest's over there. We actually do. Yeah, there will be. We might be able to open that chest though. Don't worry. Don't worry about that one. All right, come on, chocobo. Chocobo. There he is. All right, quickly zoom in. Now, the animation he's doing there, by the way, is the Gaius or green animation. But yeah. And we get to catch that one too. Oh, it's so cool. And this one doesn't increase it completed score. This one's completely missable as well. But Choco portation successful.
What happened?
The Choco Porter's on the fritz?
Wow. Okay. Now you might be thinking at that point, and so now the Choco board is broken. So you can only get two. Only two Chocobo, unfortunately. But here's the thing: you might be thinking, well, but wooden potatoes. Hold on. The Chocobo Ranch, you've constantly told us, is really hard to unlock. All right. So what happens then if, like many players, I don't unlock the Chocobo Ranch and I view that scene anyway? What happens? Where is it actually going to the ranch of Glasgow? Well, the answer is actually no, it's not. It's got not anything to do with the ranch at all. It instead is to do with your cabin, all right? And by doing that, what you'll actually do is, as we open the door here, you get Chocobos on your airship. Look at this. We have 3 Chocobos in. Look at how cool this is. I never did this when I was younger, I have to say. Carly, I've prayed and prayed that you'd make it back safely. All right, cool. Oh, you mean from the hole? I didn't even think of you while I was down there, Carly, but I'm glad you thought of me. Well, so we now have 3 Chocobo on board. See, this is why I love the idea of what if you had a Walker still on somehow? Oh, or Clasko. You never let Clasko find his calling. Oh, my God. So 3 Chocobo. So if you've ever wondered, you know, if you ever watch an X-2 video, which I've frequently done, you're like, why is there so much stuff going on? That's how you get those. And it's kind of interesting to me, actually, as well, the way that this works, because it's like... Oh, not the deck. Because it's like... There's actually 3 different systems, but in International, 3 different systems all related to Chocobo capture. There's that, the Choco Porter, okay. There's catching the Chocobo just in, like, the story in the early chapters that Carly was next to there, right? So there's 4. There's the Choco Porter, there's the story, there's the Chocobo Ranch and throwing the greens, and then there's the creature capture as well, which also allows you to have Chocobos on your team, which you guys have seen I've done before. And crazily enough, the Chocobos actually putting them on your team, they're fairly good fiends. They're fairly powerful fiends, so lots of people would want to do it. It's insane. But there you go. So the Chocobo, and here's what I like to think, all right? Last chapter, in chapter 3, what do? We sent a Chocobo to the Thunder Plains. I like to think that the Choco Porter Chocobo we just got is now the one that's on our airship. And if we ever do another video where we fight with a Chocobo, it also happens to be the same one. And we're going to name that Chocobo Carl. Because of Carly. Yeah. Macaroni